Hello, my name is Tracy Allen, and I want to welcome you to Cooking with Some Friends.
Hello and welcome to Cooking with Some Friends. Let's share tonight a recipe for some ranch pork chops, but we're doing it as a sheet pan meal. So we have our potatoes and our carrots, and you could substitute fresh green beans if you want to. We're just kind of spoiled by having our homegrown green beans, and we've canned those already, so we're going to do carrots instead. But I have 4 nice pork chops on my sheet. And this recipe, you can just do 3 if you want to, but I had 4 in the package. So I'm gonna make my marinade now for that. And I have 2 tablespoons of honey in my bowl. To that, I'm gonna add about a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and anywhere from 1 to 2 tablespoons of ranch dressing mix. It just depends on how much of a ranch flavor you want. So I'm gonna mix that together, and then I'm going to go ahead and brush this on both sides of my pork chops. And I do have my oven preheating to 475. All that honey is mixed in. One side done. You want to be pretty generous with this. We're going to bake these for about 20 to 30 minutes and then flip them and let them finish on the second side so they get nice and seared on both sides. Okay, we'll flip those over. Okay, that's my hands off. Now to the other end of my tray, and I did spray my tray, I'm going to take about a pound of baby potatoes, and I have a mix of golden Yukon and red potatoes, and washed them thoroughly, cut them in half. I'm going to put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil in with them, and about another tablespoon of ranch. And then I want to give these a good mix, and these will go on my tray as well. And you'll want to flip these as well when you flip your pork chops, so they don't get too brown on one side and not brown enough on the other. So those on my pan. Make sure they're spread out pretty good, since you want to make sure they get cooked all the way through. And the last thing that's going to go on my sheet are my carrots, and I'm going to treat these the same way. I'm going to put some olive oil on them, a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons, and some more ranch. Mix those, and you'll just give these a stir when you turn your potatoes and your pork chops. And again, if you were going to use fresh green beans, you wouldn't put those in until about the last 15 minutes or so of the baking, because they won't take as long to bake. Put these on that edge and get these in that oven. Let's get my chops a little bit. So I will come back when we are ready to flip these. Our pork chops have cooked on one side, so now we need to flip them and put them in for about another 20 minutes. And we'll stir the carrots and the potatoes. Should have gotten my better tongs. These aren't quite sturdy enough. So we'll get them all flipped and rotated and put these back in the oven, and then we'll show you when they're completely done.
Thanks for joining us for this session of Cooking with Some Friends. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And find us on Facebook at Cooking with Some Friends.